Good afternoon, folks. Admiral Preparedness here. If you notice what this is, you're one up on everybody else. It's the plastic ammo container. And on this one here, there's a few nice features I think I'll go over today. The rubber gasket all the way around ensures that you're going to have a good seal. It's plastic, so it's not going to be very heavy. It does have a place to put your securing device, be it something like this, which may allow you to gain access to it. Which defeats the purpose, of course. That's why you don't want to use one of these. This is essential for being safe with your weapons around people you don't want using them. There are many ways to store ammo properly. Just go off the internet, you'll find those companies, find the discounts. There are plenty of them out there. Seek those discounts. Take advantage of any type of discounts you can get. Now, this is a nice brick. 40 caliber, full metal jacket, 180 grain. It'll stop whatever you want it to stop. I vacuum seal mine to preserve them. You should too. Keeps them nice and safe. These are 7.62 by 39 millimeter, 125 gram. And that goes in there. You know what these are? They are metal plastic kind or a composite type material. And they're the metallic kind. Do your research. Might find the ones that don't slap, don't wobble around, clean feed. You're good to go. All right, we're going to cover something that a lot of people really don't know about, but what they do know about them, they don't know how to use them to their best, are these club houses out there. You can find plenty of items for long-term food storage in these companies. They're about $45 a month for the average person. Most have gas tanks, most have gas stations and tire service, battery service, periodic maintenance. Anything that's not kept cold, freezer, can be a long-term food storage item. Honey is one of the best long-term food store items. Honey. And again, there are several different things you can purchase that are long-term storage at these. This one has to be Sam's Club. We have a couple of them in the area. Used to be a business member, now I'm just a private citizen member. There are all kinds of different things that you can purchase for long-term food storage. I mean, these discounts are pretty good. Every penny counts. Dental care products, skin care products, personal hygiene, home cleaning, air disinfectant, item disinfectants, things that you're always going to be needing. Seasonal items, of course. You see my small demonstration on Go-Gurts. Those are pretty good. The pharmacy is excellent. They have the best customer service I've seen for a long time. Electronics, it's all good and fine. Some clothing and home goods. I don't mainly buy from just because they have home goods and whatnot. I buy because I can bulk store non-perishable items that I find useful. Large trash bags are good for a couple purposes and reasons. Let's say you're well into a SHTF situation, if there's no garbage pickup, you really don't want to burn your refuge to place attention on yourself, plus it stinks up the air, make your neighbors unhappy if you're in a urban situation. Also, they make great body bags. Uh, I'll leave it at that. Baby diapers, something to think about keeping on hand, maybe if you don't even have children, but make a great barter item. I don't recommend baby food because a lot of it has federal government regulations on serving expired baby food to babies. They don't. Nobody wants to experiment on children. So your baby food might just be bad. It won't be bad, but basically won't have the nutritional value that a baby needs or an infant, other than mother's milk. There are some things for short-term storage, but anything that's in glass, you want to take to heart that's glass, because light can get in, but there may not be any air, but light itself can destroy the product. Paper products, some are bulky. People have been known to stock up on toilet paper. Well, I stock up on phone books. And people stock up on paper towels. Well, I've got what's called linen. Your soda bottles, large 1 liter soda bottles, can be used to, they can be reused. I've got a basement where I save for about 2 years every 1 liter clear bottle. Use the hot water side of the water heater, of the water faucet affair, filled them up with hot water, put the lid on them, and when they cooled, a natural vacuum was formed, sealing the container. About every couple years, I'll go through, verify the seal, and since the water has been in a basement where it's about 61 degrees year round, I don't really sweat any biologics spreading their little wings on any of that water. It's highly chlorinated from the local utility, and since it was under hot water conditions above, I believe it's 132 for Legionnaire's disease, the new requirements for water heaters now are to have the water above 164 in any home. They're actually installing flow-through units, thermostatically controlled units that will not allow hot water to flow through unless it's at a proper temperature. New restriction I found out when I had to replace a water heater here in our city. If you can afford to join one of these clubs, I highly recommend it, other than you save money, and you can find items either in a large or small quantity that you need and feel comfortable with storing at your place of residence or place of business or wherever you have your preps. You don't have to be a prepper to join these clubs. It's not recommended that you let them know you're a prepper. I wouldn't tell anybody you're a prepper unless it's anybody in your closed circle. But you can still get good discounts on things. If not, just go to your local one. They'll give you a day pass. If you know somebody that's a member, go with them. Let them purchase your products and pay them upon receipt. But it's always good to know that these places are out there, Now, for all you rural preppers out there, or you live in a country where you don't have one of these companies, they do ship. Um, a lot of times, for a certain amount over the certain price, they'll ship for free. Internationally, you just need to make sure your customs doesn't end up confiscating what you're trying to get. So check your local regulations and laws. But as far as a lower 48, knock yourself out. Whatever you can do to save money. And for all you folks out there who have been hearing a little bit of static about the new administration and all the things that are now going on, just take to heart, folks. The new sheriffs in town is going to take a little getting used to. Everybody has their opinion. You know, that's all good and fine, and I respect that. But what has to be remembered is it takes time to get that administration and running a business around the country and getting all the kinks out. Of course, there are factions just hell bent on ruining this person's attempts to bring this country together. I've been watching a few of these well liked, well subscribed prepper commentary individuals out there, and I will have to say that some I agree with and some I'm totally dead bent against agreeing with, other than the fact that it's up to you to prepare. Nobody's going to do it for you. You have to decide how you're going to handle more than 3 days without services, how you're going to handle more than a month without electricity. No more internet, no more cable TV, no more PDF, anything. You're going to be the one that has to determine how you survive. You don't want to depend on your government to a point where you're standing outside of your living quarters looking for your next meal to show up. It's not in your nature. The term is called being a sheep. If you want to be a sheep, you're going to be a sheep. If you want to be a prepper, well, you're going to be a prepper. You could be an apartment prepper. You can be a person of preparedness, living in a trailer, living in an RV. You hear this day you go out there and look, you'll find people out there just living day by day. Keep a positive mental attitude, though. You'll see how well that works for you.